Hi, this is David with entry number 73. I lost count again, sorry. Probably 74. 74. Let's call it 74. Today's update is essentially the aftermath of what happened last night. After I recorded the video, I got a call from my mentor teacher, and she essentially, instead of just passively chewing me out, she actively ripped me a new asshole, basically. She was yelling, she was offensive, she just was being really nasty, not passive, active, just going at me, because I told my co-teacher obviously what had happened last Friday, and then my co-teacher told the coordinator, after-school coordinator, and then the after-school coordinator told the mentor teacher to back off. And then the mentor teacher flipped out and just, she hung up on me. And that basically said it all, because our relationship is professionally over. I don't think I can actually get a new mentor teacher during the semester, but next semester I will have a new mentor teacher. I was thinking of words on the way up the escalator, or elevator, to describe what happened between us, and it's not, I was thinking détente, and it's not a détente, because a détente doesn't necessarily mean, but it's a connotation, or maybe a denotation, that both parties in a détente have a peaceful separation. And this is not a peaceful separation. Today we had to turn in the talk video, so my co-teacher came in again today, although she didn't have to, and helped me with that, and essentially took her day and was late for her work later because I needed someone there, because my mentor teacher, when we had to interact today, was extremely hostile again. Very uncomfortable. She only spoke Korean this time, no English to me, and she spoke Korean extremely fast. Like, it sounded like an auctioneer speaks. It was very uncomfortable, never looked at me, never smiled at me, very serious, very angry. The animosity is there. Now, I of course smiled and pretended everything was happy, but I think if you were another teacher and you saw the way she was not treating me, you could easily sense that this bitch be crazy. And yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Hopefully next year I get a new mentor teacher. If I don't, then God help me, or I'll just quit. I'm saying that right now I'll probably quit if I do not get a new mentor teacher next year. Other than that, I think it was a very fun day. We did family lesson with 3rd and 2nd, and then 2nd we had a carryover lesson. I think it went really well. One of the problems I'm finding with art projects and with the Korean kids is that they're very serious about doing a good job. Today one girl messed up 3 times, and before I could say don't, she crumpled the ball into her work into a ball, and she was like 90% finished both times. So it's very frustrating. I think overall though, I'm having a good time with the kids today, or I had a good time with the kids today. It was pretty fun. It was just pretty tense because we were on this deadline to finish this video, and my co-teacher had to reformat her lesson plan she wrote, and so it was very stressful. But overall, it wasn't bad. It just was very stressful. I will say that it's more stressful than it should be, than it ought to be, because it shouldn't be like this. But I can tough it out for the next 2 months or so. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, in retrospect, I will officially say at this point, what was it, 4 months in, that I I regret my decision to come here. About 70% is regret, meaning 30% is happy I'm here, 70% is regretting I came. So, that's sad to say, but that's how I feel right now. Mainly because a lot of my friends that I thought I was going to be friends with turned out not to work out, and yeah, so I'm kind of alone here. I have my wonderful co-teacher who's amazing and just really awesome, and that's it. So it's definitely a bit of a challenge to cope. Mentally, I'm pretty stable, I feel. If you're watching this and you're not my mom, that means that, I do have not a super big history, but a somewhat infamous past with mild depression, not heavy, crazy depression, but not like a major depression is what I should say. It's just been kind of the mild, malingering stuff, and I can get in a funk that makes me feel depressed for a few weeks, months, but usually no more than 6 months. But that's who I am. That's how I'm wired, and that's how it's gonna be. We came in really late today, about 20 or 30 minutes before class started, so a lot of the teachers were worried that I wasn't even going to show up, because I think it's starting to circulate that the 4th grade teacher is kind of fucked up. So it's definitely tense, and hopefully we didn't say it today, but I think we're not talking anymore. So that's what it is, and I'm happy with that. I'm ecstatic that that's how it ended up, because we're not compatible as mentor and pupil, or however you want to say it, boss and employee. It's just not going to work. So thanks for watching. This has been entry number 74, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.